What's going on? What's up, Thomas, Josh? Got the front quarter pretty much finished up now. It's all tacked in and shaped. Got the removable panel on. Got all the framework done, finished skinning. Thank you. Finished shaping this. I ended up putting a round edge on the top right here. Just hammer formed it. It's not welded on yet. I'll wait to do that till I know it's all 100%. But it's on and it clears. No rubbing whatsoever. Fully functional. One piece at a time. Rah Baja. What's up, Germany? Russia. Bernard, I see you. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. It came out good. Am I going to soundproof the interior? Yeah, the floor pan's already done. There's a double layer of quick roof. It's like Dynamat. I'll be building the 2276 stroker. What's up, Ohio? Not a Doom Buddy, street rod. Pro Street, airbagged, disc brakes, Lambo doors, reverse hinge front hood, 10-inch visor. I'm going to restructure and design the entire rear end of the car. Random Citizen, the stuff you did to make that door work looked good, was phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah, you can see the door close. You want a close-up of the quarter panel? Thanks, Tim Copperhead. It's a process. Everybody on here is always telling me to hurry up and when's he going to finish that car? That car's never going to be finished. I'm literally hand making all these pieces. It takes time. I do have some pieces of equipment to help me along the way, but for the most part, I don't have anything fancy to shape the metal. I mean, just this piece See if we can get a close up. Just this round piece right here to round this little sliver, that took me an hour to make with a hammer and a vise and a screwdriver. It's a process. See if we get a close-up of this hinge. Shop's a fucking mess right now, so that you guys can see. So it still has the removable screen. So when the doors open, I can get in through here to the adjustment screws. It's pressure fit, it locks in. I made some shelves and little latches inside, so it locks in. Got all these clamps on here right now. I'll be designing a complete rear end. I'm changing the entire body in the back. Thanks, Tin Copperhead. I appreciate it. What's up, David Alex? Robin? Thanks, Brett. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Vitality. This is 15 months, give or take. But I do this all in my free time. It's not full time, so I get in here when I can and chip away at it. Thanks, Brett. Yeah, it came out really nice. You can see this. This whole panel is removable. It's bolted in with the hinge on the inside. So you can see right here. You can take those two bolts off and this whole panel comes out. I'm out in Idaho. I had to reverse hinge the front hood to make room for the Lambo hinges. The front beam stretched 10.5 inches, drop 4. Airbag. It's slammed all the way right now. It's 1 inch off the ground in the front and 4 inches off the ground in the back. I put a rake on it. What do you do when your engine block blew up? Get a new engine block. No, I'm not a fabricator by day. I am a journeyman electrician. Fabricating is what I enjoy doing. But I'm completely self-taught. I have no formal training or anything. I just get tools, figure it out, make it happen. Is my shiny head blinding you guys? Yeah, Brian, get out there and work on yours. Yeah, this is my hobby. Thanks, Ace. I'll be building the 2276 air cooled. It'll be around 200 horsepower, give or take. It's a 67. What's up, Dom the Painter? I see you on there. Check it out. I finished the front quarter panels. I mean, it still needs to be fully welded, but design and tack is all done. Look at that. Got the quarter in. Made this today, made that. Watch this. No rubbing. Everything clears. This still needs to be, you know, fully welded up. This is all just tacked, but it's done. I've been real conscious about paying attention to weight. So when it's said and done, I should only be, I think, around 100 to 150 pounds heavier than stock weight because everything that I've cut out of the car. I'll definitely weigh it when it's done though, so I can calculate my power to weight ratio. So I have plans for twin turbos later. The setup I want's really expensive, and I can't afford it right now, so we'll be running dual 40s. Yeah, I can't wait to see the finished product either. I'll be building the 2276. Yeah, the Don. It's a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle, at least what's left of one. Pretty much the only thing that I haven't modified is the actual door. Everything else has been widened and changed. No, not a stock motor. No, I'm building the race engine for it. Edison says nice hair. Thank you. Mr. C. Ever try to do a build from scratch? Did this one from scratch. I mean, as far as what? Like build my own frame and my own body and all that? No, not yet. But I will. Yo, man, Carter. Fabrication on the front quarters is done. Yeah, Lambo doors on a bug. No, Kevin, I have no formal training. I just get tools, figure it out. I enjoy building things. Yeah, I did all this. American Roadrunner. Yeah, I've made some mistakes. But every day I get up and make better choices. And look what comes out of it. What's up, Mexico? What's up, India? Dakota? See, these are all rolling in. Subaru engine fits. Yeah, we don't stick Subaru engines and Volkswagens around here. We'll run a Volkswagen engine, just a big one. I'll be building a 2276 cc stroker, air-cooled Volkswagen. It's a 67 Volkswagen Beetle, highly modified, every piece. Airbagged, I designed my own airbag system for it, cut it out on my plasma table, installed 16-inch wide track tires on the back. That's sidewall to sidewall. Tread, I think, is 13 or 14. Disc brake conversion. Thanks, Dom the Painter. You guys want to see some cool paint jobs? Go check out Dom the Painter. That guy does some amazing stuff. The engine I'm building will be prepped for a turbo, up to 10 pounds of boost. But I can't afford the turbos right now, so I'll be running dual 40s, not Delardos. I've got Impies ported and polished over here with intakes. It's probably going to take me another year to finish it. I do all the work myself and in my free time, and there's a lot of it. I'm redesigning the entire rear end. That's the idea of the Chrome Collective. That's why I'm doing this, to help fund this, the equipment, you know, the tools. It takes a ton of stuff and a lot of money. To make all this happen. What's up, Brazil? I picked a Beetle because they're cool. They're one of a kind. I mean, obviously they can be cooler than stock, but it's good platform, lightweight. Cost-wise, it's cheaper to build a Beetle than like an American muscle car or anything like that. It's about a quarter of the price. Yeah, George, 2276 flat 4 air-cooled Volkswagen engine. Ruining everything. What's up? Stock suspension geometry, no. So I've already bagged the car. I've got air struts in the front, and then in the back I designed my own drop swing linkage for the early swing axle, transaxle, and it's got dual D2500 double convoluted airbags in the back. Yeah, you want to see the door shut? Thanks, Thomas. What's up, Gummy Bear? I don't know what I'm doing with the door handles yet. Right now, this is a mock-up door. It's a gutted door. The actual doors are over there. Why metal instead of fiberglass? The skill it takes to do it in metal. Learning new skills, new tools, and metal's forever. You know, I mean, you prep it right and seal it. I mean, I'm just not a fan of fiberglass. It serves its purpose in some applications, but as far as the entire car, this will be all steel. How high does it sit fully aired up? You know, I don't think I've measured it. I can't remember if I measured it or not. Fully aired up. It's been so long. I keep it slammed to make sure everything's gonna clear that I'm building. You know, the fenders, and just if it's not gonna hit slam down, it definitely won't hit raised up. No, I've never had a V-dub engine that ruins mufflers. Yes, 1984. What's your question? Just ask. What's up, sheet stains? Yeah, I'll be building the 2276 stroker. It's a Pro Street racing engine. Air-cooled Volkswagen, obviously. It's coming along good, sheet stains. I just finished up this quarter today. So it's in, screens in, rounded this top, put the bottom on it, tacked. It still needs to be trimmed and fully welded. Got this little piece, filler piece in there to match this. So it's got a little bit of depth. Skull. Everything clears. No rubbing or scraping. Still need to restructure the A-pillar because I cut most of it out to clear everything. So we'll have to reinforce and get it all welded back in. I'm going to raise the original quarter up a little bit more to try and close this gap. I can't raise it up a lot because the strut's in the way, and the bracket that holds this piece on will end up hitting it. You too, Mr. Freedom. What's up, Brazil? What weight will the car be when I'm done? Because of everything that I've cut out of the car and deleted, I'm pretty confident that I'll be about 150 pounds, give or take, over stock weight. Originally, I wanted to keep it stock weight, but then I went air ride and stock weight or lighter. But then I went air ride, massive tire, I mean, full body customization. So I'll be building a 2276 stroker. Yeah, Lambo doors. What's the back look like? I haven't started the back yet, but I will be putting a snorkel and raising the entire roof. I'm going to restructure this whole back end. I'm going to widen the rear quarters in the C pillar. I'll be raising the whole car up probably 4 inches and the window out 4 inches. Yeah, the hood scoop's where I'll be hiding the headlights. The headlights are gonna fit inside there. What's up, Brazil? No, I'm not taking it to SEMA. I'll be building the 2276. I'll be spraying the body satin black truck bed liner. And then it'll have touches of purple. You can see some of them on the knuckles and stuff. The interior, so it'll be satin black truck bed liner for the main body. It'll have purple accents. And then the seats, I have this metallic alligator. So Puerto Rico, California. No, it's not right-hand drive. The camera's backwards. $12 months, I hope. There's a lot of work to do. I still have to plumb the brakes, plumb the air system, interior, build the engine. Thanks, Lele. Volkswagen Bugs are the coolest car ever made. Rear engine, air cooled, lightweight, tons of suspension travel. They're a great all around car. Easy to work on. What's up, Christopher Rainwater? Yep, back at it. Finished fabricating these quarters. It's all steel now. Removable. The screen's removable. Rounded this off today. Obviously it all needs fully welded, but she's all shaped and done. Last I had to raise this up. I'm going to add on to this piece a little bit and then re-weld the A-pillar and reinforce it. And then this side's done. But everything clears. All steel. I'm in Idaho. No, these aren't suicide doors. These are Lambo doors. or scissor doors. No, rainwater, it's not a spring, it's a strut. Like on your SUV that lifts up the hatch in the back, it's a gas strut that pushes when you open the door. The engine I'll be building is a 2276 cc Volkswagen air-cooled engine. Yeah, Terry. Got it covered up. Pro Street. It'll be finished, painted, done. Happy Friday. I'm in Idaho. Christopher Rainwater, you're trying to wire in a GFI? Well, you're going to have line and load on the GFI. So your line on the back of the GFI, one set of screws, it'll be printed in the plastic between the screws. One will say line, one will say load. Line is your power coming in. And all the other wires go on load. Easiest way to do that is, if you don't already know, or you already pulled the other GFI out without looking, if there's a pair that's twisted, that'll be line. If it's not twisted, then you're gonna pull the wires out of the box, separate them, go turn the breaker on for your bathroom, and then you're gonna find which one's hot, and that's gonna be your line. Yeah, Bailey Smith, we can open and close the door all day. It never gets old. Yeah, what's up, Brazil? You in a Volkswagen Beetle shop? Do you guys call them, what is it? Is it a Fusca? Yeah, it'll always camber when you air out and slam the car, because it's a swing axle. You don't drive it like that. You air up and level out the axles. These old swing transaxles, they actually use the transmission gear oil to lubricate the wheel bearings. Custom Lego cars. I'll be going live Sunday morning, typically every Sunday morning around 9 Mountain Time, US. I just got this done today, got all this fabricated, so I wanted to show you guys. No problem, Rainwater. OG Redbeard, what's up? Juniper, go build that bug. Slap a V8 in it. Christopher wants to know how I'm keeping it from rusting. I live in the high desert, so we have little to no humidity. My garage has a wall fan, so it constantly circulates air. But really, I just live in the high desert, so shit rusting's not a problem unless you leave it out in the snow in the winter. Yeah, you're right, Bernard. Yeah, wide body Beetle. I've widened the front and rear quarters 2.5 inches, and then hand fabricated the fenders. They're huge. Thanks, Custom Lego. What's up, Brazil? No, not fuel injected, naturally aspirated carburetors. I'll be building the 2276 cc, air cooled. Yeah, air cooled. Engine in the back, like a Volkswagen should be. What's going on, Brian? Wiki. Yeah, pork chops. Are you gonna keep it Baja? Or are you gonna make a street rod? Thanks, pork chops. I appreciate it. You guys can check out the merch store too. Links under my bio. We got all kinds of things in there. Yeah, make it your own, pork chop. If you're gonna build it, build it. You just got to do it all in the driveway at the trailer park. That's where this all began. Yeah, thanks, Pork Chop. I just made this, finished making it all out of steel today. Jumpin' Jack Flash says, do you think that front window brow, the visor, will catch a lot of air? Yes, which is why I vented it. So, see, it's raised up. Goes all the way through. Factory hand crank sunroof. See that gap? I'm out in Idaho, Pork Chop. Vented visor, not catching any air. I'll be hand fabricating and designing. I'm going to widen the whole rear of the car 4 inches, side to side and up. I'll be cutting the rear window out and repositioning it. Put a snorkel. Truck driver, Pork Chop. I appreciate you doing your job. Without truck drivers, we wouldn't have anything. People seem to forget that. Try cutting them off, and, you know, passing them all crazy all the time. Just leave those truck drivers alone. Let them do their job so you can wipe your ass and eat food. I reverse hinged the front hood to make room for the Lambo hinges. So I built a whole substructure, hand fabricated a hinge from scratch. The front beam stretched 10.5 inches. I just made this top round piece today. Filled in this, put the bottom on, built the whole frame and mount plate for this, sheeted it. Yeah, very. Truck drivers are extremely important. Look at these big old tires. Here's the airbags on the swing axle. I designed and hand fabricated this drop swing ring and supports, plates. Well, thank you, Pork Chop, for doing your job. They do. People on the road, people treat truck drivers ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's a good idea, Bernard. Do I build the beam extender? I can build the beam extender now. I have a CNC plasma table now. I guess I could have cut it out by hand too, but it'd be way easier to design it in CAD. Bernard says I should make a purge line off the air system to blow over the cooling fins for a quick cool down. It's an excellent idea. I'll only be running a 3-gallon tank, but that's a really good idea. Yeah, you are a pork chop. Funky Cole, no, I do not have a rendering of the car. When I build cars, or this is my first car, full car. So I built motorcycles before. And when I build them, I have a general idea and style that I like. So it always starts with that, and then it just grows. The car tells me the rest. You know, shapes have to complement shapes, and things have to fit, and it just kind of builds itself as I go. But I do start with a general idea, like I wanted big, wide tires in the back. Well, when you do that, the fenders don't fit. So then I had to fabricate fenders, and the fenders were too big, so then I had to widen the quarter, you know, like it just snowballs. Thanks, Wild Beast. Custom Lego cars. Thanks, Plant Mom. What's up, Breezy? Yeah, and then as I'm building, I just look at the car, and it just tells me what to do next. And then it is what it is when I'm done. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you just keep adding it, you're dragging it on, and no, I'm making everything fit. And I hand fabricate all these parts, all these pieces, all this metal work. I mean, a lot of it's done with a grinder and a hammer, you know, so it's... Gen X father, no work has been done in the last 3 months. On what, the car? Is that what you're saying? Pork chop, thanks. Thanks for the gift. Yeah, air-cooled engine. Appreciate it, pork chop. Drive safe. Waiting for this guy to answer back. Gen X Father 77 said no work's been done in the last 3 months. Plenty of work's been done in the last 3 months. Not only do I have to design, I have to engineer, hand fabricate, install, make adjustments, cut it off, reinstall, because you can't possibly foresee everything. Every possible conflict or problem. But I just finished making this all steel today. All it needs is welded in. Philip, I've been building this for 15 months, but I built it from the ground up. So the whole pan was restored, sealed, soundproofed. The front beam was completely rebuilt and highly modified. The rear, the transmission, I mean, everything. The only thing that I have not modified is the door. Everything else has been or will be modified. No, I'm not putting a Porsche engine in it. It'll be a flat 4 Volkswagen engine. I'll be building the 2276. You guys will get to see all the videos of the entire build. It's a race engine, air-cooled Volkswagen. About 200 horsepower. What's up, Russia? Yeah, Bernard, you see it. You know, it takes a lot to design, engineer, fabricate. And again, this isn't my profession, so a lot of what you see me do, I'm learning how to do for the first time. It's not something like, oh, we'll just go do this, this, and this like we did on the last 100 cars. No, this is all brand new. Yeah, I've heard Germany has some strict car laws. Luckily, out here in Idaho and USA, we're free. You got lights, run it. They don't care. Hey, Day Day. Yeah, we ain't rich. That's for sure. Yeah, not everything works the first time, you know? I mean, just making these louvers on the bead roller, I never used a bead roller before, but I got one now. I'll be practicing, and as we go, I'll learn more. The CNC plasma table, I had to learn how to use a computer first. Then I had to learn how to use CAD. Then I had to learn how to use this machine. It's taken me 2 years to be able to cut parts out on this machine. I'm not scared to put the work in, you know, and learn and fail. It's because look at me now, you know. Thanks, Fats. Yeah, I work full time as a journeyman electrician. So this I do in my free time around career, wife, kids, house obligations, you know, family. I try to get in here for at least 8 hours a week. Is CAD and CNC plasma really as hard as you thought? No, it was harder than I thought. Way harder. Especially when you start from ground zero. I have no formal training. I've never seen it before. I've never used it. I barely knew how to use a computer. And most of that was me learning to use one to go to electrical school to be a journeyman electrician. And then I got the CNC plasma, and it's a whole different set of skills that you have to have on a computer. Do I like naturally aspirated or turbo better? I mean turbo. I would say turbo. I don't have any turboed engines. It's something I haven't learned about yet, but I will. Thanks, Razla 910. Tired of seeing the same old shit on lives, nothing cool? Stop by my channel. Look at this. Airbag, Lambo door, reverse hinge front hood, 16-inch wide track slicks in the back, 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. Oh yeah, industrial, electrical. If it ain't Klein, it ain't mine. Klein's gone downhill so bad. My favorite hand tools are Knippix, the German made. They are the best hand tool, hands down. And they know it, and they make you pay for it, but it's worth it. Yeah, Knippix tools, for hand tools, you cannot beat the quality. If it ain't Milwaukee, me no wanty. Yeah, I do have a lot of Milwaukee tools here and for work. For Milwaukee, you can't beat their, especially mechanics tools, you can't beat their M12 series. Their M12 series is affordable as far as, you know, battery powered tools go, and they're tanks. I mean, you can see I got a bunch of them laying down here. Ratchets and 90-degree drill, and then of course I run the M18s at work. They get a lot more use. Yeah, you do. Buying batteries sucks. And they only get more expensive every year. I mean, even this 1/2-inch stubby impact, I mean, I think it's something ridiculous, like 220-pound breakaway. It's crazy in such a tiny package. It's probably my favorite tool right there. Yeah, super wide body. Yeah, John, you can see the door set up. So it's a Lambo door hinge, louvered screen, built a quarter for it, so it all tucks. You can see this quarter will tuck inside the other quarter. I've been working on it for about 15 months, give or take. I think I just got a notification the other day that it's been like 520 something days since my first video I posted. I'll be building the 2276. Am I running stock wheel hubs? Yeah, so I converted it to disc brake. So it's disc brake all the way around, but the hub is the rotor's a wide 5, but then I have a spacer that converts it to a Ford pattern so I could fit these big Bassett wheels on there. Yeah, Impy makes a conversion plate that bolts on, and then it gives you studs for Chevy, Ford, you know, whatever. But I needed the extra width to get the tires away from the body, so when I slam it down and let all the air out of the suspension like it is right now, the tires don't hit the body because the tires are 16 inches wide. So I stuck them out. The rear axle from outside tire to outside tire is almost a foot wider than stock. Yeah, Pork Chop. Go check out Joe Knows Volkswagens. I had him on here last week. He's got a channel, and as far as mechanicking comes, he's probably, I mean, definitely one of the best I've ever seen. He is a wealth of knowledge. Excellent mechanic. James wants to know how much I would sell it for when it's all done. I don't plan on selling it. I'm going to use it as a showcase for my business, Berzerker Garage, to show off my skills and have fun and drive it around. But if I did have to sell it, it'd be north of 60 grand. All right, I'm going to go live again Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I'll see some of you guys there. We can answer some more questions, do a full walk around if you want. Go check out the merch store. Links under my bio. Get a shirt. Help support the build. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.